My wife yelled in front of everyone, "If you leave, you'll crawl back begging within weeks." I didn't defend myself, didn't explain what I'd put on hold for her. I stood up quietly, said one word, and answered a call I'd promised myself never to take again. Before her, I was someone else. International consulting, constantly traveling. 3 weeks Singapore, 2 weeks London, 4 days home, then Dubai. Made excellent money. Had an apartment I barely lived in. No roots, just work and airports. I met her at a conference. She worked registration, seemed grounded, stable. Everything mine wasn't. 6 months later, I was in love. She told me early she couldn't do the travel. Said she needed stability, someone present. I had an offer on my desk. Partnership track. More travel, double my salary. I'd worked toward it for 8 years. Everyone told me to take it. I turned it down. Took a regional role instead. 50% pay cut. 9 to 5 schedule. Could be home every night. We married 6 months later. Bought a house. Had 2 kids. I became a local dad. Coached soccer. Attended PTA meetings. Did school pickups. Happy for years. But she changed. Started making comments about money, my job, how I wasn't ambitious anymore. "You used to be someone," she'd say. "I'm still someone. You had a career. Now you just have a job." Last month at her work event, one of her colleagues asked what I did. Before I could answer, my wife walked over. She'd been drinking. "He stopped because I asked him to," she announced. "Couldn't handle being alone. Needed him here, so he gave up his big fancy career to play house." The room went quiet. "That's not how it happened, isn't it? You were going to make partner, travel the world, make double what you make now. But I said I needed you here and you just..." She snapped her fingers. "Gave it all up. We discussed it. We both agreed. I agreed because I was scared, but you just rolled over. Didn't even fight for what you wanted. Just said yes, dear, and took the demotion." It wasn't a demotion. It was a choice. It was weakness. Everyone was staring. "Can we talk about this at home? Why? Everyone here knows you gave up your career. Might as well know you let me control your entire life." I stood up, grabbed my jacket. "I'm leaving." "Of course you are. Running away like always." That's when she said it, loud enough for everyone to hear. "If you leave, you'll crawl back begging within weeks. You need me. You've built your whole life around me. You're nothing without this family." I looked at her colleagues watching, at the humiliation, didn't defend myself, didn't explain. I took a breath and said one word, "Watch." Then I walked out and answered a call I'd promised myself never to take again. My old boss, the one who'd offered me partnership 12 years ago. He'd been calling every few years. I always said no. This time, I didn't. "I'm listening." "Really? After all these years? Things change. What do you have?" "Partnership track, international projects, 60% travel. Compensation is substantial." He named a figure. "Triple my current salary plus bonuses plus equity." "I'm in, but 6 months maximum per year, in writing. If they push past that, I walk without penalty." "Done. When can you start?" 4 weeks. When I told my wife that night, she dropped a plate. "You didn't even discuss it with me. You didn't discuss humiliating me publicly. Guess we're even. This affects the whole family. So did calling me weak in front of your colleagues." "I was drunk. I didn't mean it." "You've meant it for years. You just finally said it out loud. You told me I'd come crawling back begging, that I'm nothing without this family. Let's test that theory." 4 months later, I'm traveling 40% of the time, making triple what I made, getting the recognition I gave up 12 years ago. I'm also getting divorced. She filed last month. Said she couldn't live with someone gone so much, who'd chosen career over family. I made myself present to keep her. She resented it. Made myself less present to earn respect. She left me for being absent. When she yelled, "You'll crawl back begging," she was betting I needed the family identity more than self-respect. She lost that bet. I didn't crawl back. I answered the call, went back to the life I'd left behind, and proved I could be someone without her approval.